I have to wonder, with the way it says princess at the top here, maybe the second act will be featuring a different protagonist. Or maybe we'll be able to swap between characters, or I don't know. Anyway, greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is, Let's Play Hungry Horrors. We are mid-run, we're starting the bog, maybe we'll get further through the meadows this time. I never did find out how you feel about custard. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? We have 2 hate shield. What happened up here? Oh, wait. It was the thing that was... the thing that said, hey, we'll duplicate your next thing, your next meal. Oh dear. So, you cannot hate this. Although he also couldn't hate that, so the hate shield was actually kind of wasted, wasn't it? Do we have a palate cleanser? We do have a palate cleanser in there somewhere. Actually, what am I thinking? I can just wrap it up here. Hate shield. Crowd pleaser. He loves them roast parsnips though. Vegetable spices are rare, let's keep getting those. I guess Stargazy Pie. Nook vendor. Always save on the vendors in my opinion. In my dream I saw a procession. Oh wait, it's this one. When the fire died out, people gathered the charred pieces. We gain 2 burned dishes, but we also gain a cookware, seeing as we have a space. It's just going to sabotage our very next run. I found a large piece on the floor. It had cookware attached to the charcoals. I put it all carefully in my bag. So then, we can get 1 cookware. Our next love dish is hunger. 20 max stamina but 100 max hunger. That's dangerous. 4 hunger for salty dishes. Actually, salty dishes are part of the combo, so I'll take that. We can make it likable, we can give it salty craving or random craving. I feel like likable is more useful in weird emergencies. Oh, you. Bring back my butter spice. Lesson learned, they do not like those. Where's my potato fowls? I guess the deck isn't properly reset each time, so we've actually got everything in that discard pile. Given that the Merlin mentioned that they're taking these to a gambling den, I wonder if that's going to be a mechanic later. We can't hesitate, but we can make you change your move. And then back to Sweet. This is the finishing blow though, so it cost us a bit of health to do it, but we did manage to keep him from running off. And we get some vegetables, cool. And a Tails and Scroll and some gold. Let's get the trove. You never know. Ooh, rare potion. Revive chain. Revive last broken craving chain. Ooh. Hair of the dog. Yeah, I don't see anything I particularly want to change into there. That I don't feel invested in runs. I feel like I might end up hoarding all my seasonings. Ooh, that has potential. Do we have custard? We have custard, we don't know how she feels about it though. Oh man! We have just the right hand for this Ginny Greenteeth, don't we? Tell me a bit about her. Lancashire, Staffordshire, Cheshire, Shropshire, England. Type hag, also known as Wicked Jenny, Ginny Greenteeth, Grinteeth. This green, rotting hag inhabits murky bogs and wetlands, disguising herself with moss and water plants. She lurks beneath the surface. Only a glimpse of her large eyes may be seen through the water. Ginny Greenteeth waits patiently for children and the elderly who wander too far into the wetlands, then drags them into mud and reeds, never to be seen again. And she really has a taste for the sweet, doesn't she? We basically fed her everything she loves that round. Okay, veggie, spices, potatoes, or flour. Well, we don't have enough potato spices. Although maybe I should be focused into only the things I know that I'm using. Restore stamina, apply random ability. Might as well get a mint. More super rare potions it seems. So, Purge Remedy. Horror hunger restored to previous value. Horror steps back. Bitter craving. Let's get the repellent, because that feels like it could have a lot of use. Yeah, I just don't feel like investing. Okay, so what do we know that he likes? We're going to draw something that he absolutely hates. Bitter has potential though. It feels like a waste to throw it at the start, but at least now we know that we can save this. Ooh, we could actually skip a step here. Because we'll wrap around to getting to the suite anyway. Okay, we don't know how he feels about custard, but what's the worst that could happen? I need to remember to eat something. Butter, eggs. Butter, eggs. Next dish, 10 hunger. Well, obviously if we're taking one of these hunger dishes, then it has to be the rare one, and I feel like this might be more useful than random craving. Jenny Green Teeth again. I guess they tuned up our hunger after what we managed to pull off last time, huh? Let's take the Stargazy pie. Because mushy peas. And the fun thing is, it doesn't matter that we're taking away her taste for mushy peas with this mellow meal. Because we are still getting so much out of the 2 times mushy peas. Hunger. Vegetables are rarer. And it increases our mushy peas, and mushy peas are always great. Let's go to the quest. We haven't talked with enough quest givers. Ah, thanks. Here, take this. We can get additional... I feel like gold is more useful because we get a boost to our max stamina for each. A level 1 Grindilo, huh? Okay, I see it. He likes the parsnips, though. Oh dear. Okay, that's better. Heart. I think I want to pick up some roast parsnips, actually. Slow cook. And now he wants it salty, so can we find something to serve him that's of the salt variety? Fish and chips would give us bitter cravings. They haven't been feeling particularly aggressive, is what I was about to say, and then he decided to do that. Discard that. Discard this. And that. We're going to have 2 palette cleansers in our deck, so we can use at least one of them to get this debuff off us. Although it didn't matter because we finished the fight. And we get +2 for having revitalizing. Cool. No refunds, no regrets. Soda bread isn't that interesting, but we can stop it from appearing at least. I guess, we have been feeling like we need more Yorkshire pudding. Sweet tooth, bitter tooth. Ooh, that mayonnaise actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything of note here, so let's get going. So you're the flying frog. I'm a little bit curious, actually. Alp Lacrava. Origin Island, type Dragonkin, also known as Joint Eater Jasthava, Mankeeper Darklooker. This creature is truly terrifying. Though it resembles a worm or a newt, it's said to be closely related to the Nuka. Alplortra live near freshwater, and people are warned to never fall asleep outdoors by rivers or pools, for the creatures will slip into a victim's mouth, crawl into his stomach, where it nests. From there, it feeds on everything the host eats, slowly starving them to death. Legends claim the only way to remove it is to starve the host, then place rich food before their open mouth, luring the Alplorca far enough out to seize and destroy it. Right, I remember what it looks like in the trailer. It's actually quite an unpleasant way to kill the princess. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Sully, Stamina and Blight. We aren't looking particularly well off in our food stuff available. Maybe that's why you need a mix of food. Do we have the palate cleanser? We might be able to get lucky and get a champ. No, we got something better. Oh. Well, screw you too, I guess. He likes Coal Cannon, that's a decent addition. Custard gives us the Chain Flourish. And it sends us back to Champ and we can use a Yorkshire Pudding. Great, another Blight. And we're throwing away our palate cleanser, aren't we? Then Yorkshire Pudding. And then mushy peas. And then custard. But the chain is about to break, isn't it? Oh, he's also right on top of us now. I think this actually will finish him off though, so let me just make sure I'm doing the... Yes! It broke the streak, but the food itself was enough to push him over the edge. Okay, milk, flour, or egg. We'll get some milk. Okay, out of here we get one new dish. Ooh, scones! Opulent, any craving. Craving chain activates regardless of flavor. The problem is that it makes sour. Maybe get some more worms so we can give that to the wolf next time we pass him. Did I forget to talk to the wolf when we passed him? I probably did. Now here's the thing, what I really want, I don't care about changing the flavor because it satisfies any craving. The thing I want to change is what it makes them crave afterwards, and I don't know if that's going to be a spice or not. Anyway, back into the meadows. It will make a really good finisher, so maybe I should give it Chain Flourish and it's a Banshee. Oh hey, and the scone is in my deck to start off, what fun. Oh. 520 though. We'll see what sort of food we end up being added to our hand, I think. Well, we got more salty food, but that's not exactly helping, is it? Okay, roast parsnips because that leads to the potato fowls. It's a crowd pleaser, so it doesn't matter that it was disliked. It's only if we season it then it becomes a problem. -2 spice, -20 hunger to horror. Huh. I'm hoping that it'll put my food back afterwards. Otherwise, that's really... Wait. Okay, -20 hunger. For a moment I thought, wait, is that -20 of the... Is that -20 stamina? Because that would be ridiculous. Actually, maybe she hates this food. No, she likes scones. But here's the problem, I don't have sour. This is a very anti-sour deck. Sweet, savory, salty. I don't want to die on this first turn, so let's try throwing her... get rid of this champ. Custard. We have so many sweet tooth potions. There we go. Chain flourish. Butter, potato. She didn't return the spice, did she? Oh dear, so that's actually a very dangerous skill. Let's get Finn and Hedy. Oh, we haven't seen the quest for this area, have we? Oh, the quest for this area is kind of scary. Ooh. Ah, zombie! What? I was coughing. Oh, sorry, I thought you were... I was what? Never mind. Stop acting the maggot and tell me, how do I look? You look... good? Good? Good means bad. Great. Great is average, never mind, I'll do my part and you do yours. Hello, adventurer, I am Fiagrota, the Phantom of Hunger. Bring me arms, you will be rewarded. Arms? Arms, child, arms! Off you go, don't take donkey's ears. We can look this up. Origin Island, also known as Fiagrota, Man of Hunger, Man of Famine. This pale, bony, emaciated figure appears during times of famine, wandering the land and begging for alms. Many ignore him and most fear him, unsettled by his corpse-like body and visible bones, sickly skin, and raggedy clothes. Yet those few who stop and offer him generous charity are rewarded, for Fiagrota is said to bestow gifts and bring lasting good fortune to those who show him kindness. Okay, so he's not as bad as he looks then. Do we have potions to fix if she ever does that again? Maybe we'll try throwing a recoil potion at... Oh no, it's you! I would rather not die to you today, thanks. Huh. We know that he hates the mushy peas. But... okay, that's a good start. We haven't seen his special attack. It is Fairy Fire. Great. -6 stamina, though. Was that really necessary, sir? So he cannot hate this. That's very important. He didn't like it, but that's okay because we had the Yorkshire pudding keeping him sane. Can you maybe give me some more space? We don't know what he likes. We know what he likes, but honestly, we've actually had just as much luck with finding things that he hates. least he's gotten out of our way now. Fish, meat, butter. We need to make up for the witch taking off with all our butter. Apply 10 shield. Ooh. Campfire or vendor? Campfire, get our stamina back because... Wait, no, we don't get the stamina from the campfire, do we? More, need more! Okay, is it safe to feed you that? Okay, it is. Is this... What about this? Okay, we found a golden ticket there. Now get out of here. And I've already forgotten what it was that he liked. Go figure. Category. So let's spice up our category a bit. I know that we have it because we used it for taste testing. Every time I look at the spices and then I think I just can't be bothered. Is this the new thing that we haven't seen yet? Oh dear, That's quite a horrifying visage and we don't have any preparations for this. So, you don't hate this, right? He's looking rather peckish. Please don't hate this. That is a problem. We have a potion for this, right? There has to be a potion in here somewhere that can undo that. Revive chain. Hard to hate. You can't hate this, but we can get rid of these because they're proving to be very useless. Do we need bitter or do we need savory? We need bitter. I don't like how hungry he's getting. Now the question is custard. He might hate it and then we're done. We're absolutely done. There's just no way we can get out of that. The thing is, I kind of want to see the boss of this area, so I am going to have to... But if I go too deep into this... roguelike problems, you know? Okay, no matter what he does next, we can win this round. And what he does next is make himself even more ravenous. Oh, it's one of these rotten things again. No. Bad. $71 for the custard. Scratch. -3 stamina. We eat the scone, and then we use the coal cannon to finish him off next turn. Oh, you're gonna stop and scratch at me, huh? Well, too bad for you, we're already finished. Stolen items returned. We get a fish! And a scroll and some gold and... We don't need the sanctuary, let's check out the Nook. In my dream, I finally had some rest. The knock came at the door. Lose a dish. Lose 10 gold, gain a dish. I opened my purse and gave them coins. The children looked pleased and handed me a dish. Souling, huh? Potion or gold? Honestly, I feel like the gold might be more useful because we're getting more HP for it, but at the same time, potions. Oh dear, it's this guy again. So we know that we can't use Yorkshire pudding because it doesn't make him mellow. We can throw those away immediately. He likes the mushy peas, but... $1,116 stomach. Okay, I can see a plausible chain here. I feel like with the things we've seen him dislike, there can't be that much that we have left that he hates, so we could keep our chain going. Salty to bitter or salty to savory? I think salty to savory because we'll just end up chaining back to salty. Oh, but... This, at least we know, is something he'll like. So we know this won't help. Coal cannon. If he doesn't hate the custard... We'll play it safe. We'll see what the custard is like. Okay, he likes custard. We know that for next time. Oh, wow. 9 stamina. That's really gonna sting. 298. So that's 200. We should be able to finish him off this turn, but it means that I won't be able to stop it. We'll trade blows. And that actually boosts our maximum stamina by quite a bit. That's nice. There we go. Potatoes. Being able to push over to Savory is actually rather useful. Trove. We don't need more meats, we have plenty of meat, so let's get more vegetables. Seasoning. Okay, Gansanag level 2. You know, I was just thinking, if I fed him toad and then Yorkshire pudding, then it would leave us safe for mushy peas, but of course I wasn't paying attention to that. Definitely looks more demonic this way. Mellow. For some reason it doesn't take mellow into account. Oh, throw it away. Throw this away as well. He dislikes custard. Actually, is there anything that he does like that's sweet? No. Oh, then this guy's actually really bad for me because My deck it revolves around jumping back and forth between sweet and not sweet. He dislikes the flavor, but it does give Chain Flourish. Oh, now you give me the salty, and it goes back to sweet again because of course it does. Give him the Cornish pastry, and then we go to the Yorkshire pudding. Yes, because that gives us the taste shields that we need for sweet foods. He has such a big belly, doesn't he? I want to get to the final boss for this area, so... Recoil. I don't mind losing to the boss. But I think I might have to start draining stamina quickly. $8,003, huh? Where is it? The scone is in the next hand, yes, but... I can't take the risk of 20% more hunger. There we go, salty taste. Epic applies bitter flavor. Applies starter. Always start with this dish in your hand? Ooh. Ooh. No refunds, no regrets. I am buying this recipe so it stops bothering me. Apply a likable, apply a random craving. Evasion could be cool. No. We're about to face a boss. We're probably going to fail to the boss. Best that we focus on the not. Best we prepare ourselves. Best we preserve things for the next round. Beware, risk of quaffing. Queen Mab. We have absolutely no idea what she likes, do we? Wait. All dishes have negative 25% hunger. Is she just going to rush us down? Two stacks of mellow, that's nice. Actually, Queen Mab was in Persona, wasn't she? Oh, Fairy Fire 3, negative 9 stamina, 2 burnt dishes. At least we know that we can discard them very quickly. Oh man, it's guaranteed that the next dish will be hated. Okay, we saved the scone. Honestly, this feels like the sort of dish that she'd hate. No, she loves it, but we only get one because we're still under the mellow bonus. Oh dear. And she gets hungrier. 1560. We can work with a scone. You'd like a scone, right? Oh, ow. She has a good chance of cooking us now. Maybe I should have saved the scone for myself. Have a Wild Tooth potion. Salty. Okay, that's not helping. But we can get our hunger back. Okay, surely you wouldn't hate this, right? Okay, throw this away immediately. Throw this away immediately. And now we see the salty food. Great. The fact that she has portion control makes it actually very terrifying how much hunger she started with initially. We are having way too lucky a run. Something horrible is going to happen sooner or later. Ooh, she's gonna do that! She's gonna cook us. Great. Here we go. She looked so wicked doing it though. Ma'am, please stop putting this overcooked food in my dishes. Crowd pleaser. Oh man, there's 3 overcooked foods in there. I can't believe we managed to do it. I was certain that would be cooked there. Okay, so what do we get? Krosh Kern, prevent 1 death, restore with 25% stamina. We now start every run with fruit. Then we get a Tales and Scroll. And we got the arms that he wanted. The grass is always greener. Clear the meadows. Honestly, you again? What are you going to tell me this time? Be careful of evil fairies. As a matter of fact, yes. Everything out there is literally trying to eat me. It's raining, constantly raining. It's so dark, miserable, and gloomy. My dress is soaked, my shoes are ruined, and I am forced to do manual labor. I am not a peasant, I am a princess. I just need someone, anyone to come and help me. It's too much work. So, no prince? No, it looks like it doesn't matter how much I look for him, he is not coming. And I can guarantee that there's going to be something evil behind the next door. Maybe I can help? Can you cook? Not really. Exactly, I am stuck in this nightmare. It's not even the endless loop of defeat and return only to fail one more time. It's not even the tremors, poison, and slime. It's just that I really don't want to work anymore. I just want to be a princess. Maybe I can still do something. What? And what would that be precisely? You are old. You cannot do anything, Vel. You have no real skill, no real power at all. I do not know why I am wasting my time here. I just... maybe you're right. Sorry. Maybe you could have asked him what he intends to do, so let's just kill the run here. Abandoned. Most served kedgeree, most popular potato files, least popular roast parsnips, max hunger dealt, 498 to Queen Mab, which is impressive when you consider that Queen Mab also has that penalty. Stargazy pie, toad in the hole, sticky toffee pudding, bakewell tart, Sussex pond pudding, Cullen's skink, soda bread, cream pog, Krosh Kern, silver butter, fish, flour, fruit, meat, potato, vegetables, Talesons. So anyway, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.